Hey, back on. The grind is real indeed. The blonde guy, what's up, Jamario? Had to get BP to level 50 real quick. Have some water, take a nap. You hope Doctor Strange is next. I have some bad news for you, my friend. He's not next. On your day remains. Yep, grind don't stop. I'm already level 50, so the Black Shadow. I don't have a build yet. I'm just about to start looking for gear. Well, not even looking. I'm not even looking for gear yet. Got to get to 130 first.
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance Intel has identified the location of another shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the same thing. Fine.
So whenever you try to talk to Okoye in the war room, she doesn't change positions. So you can't progress. That is unfortunate.
I don't have the exact location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up a shield frequency when
This is
you
the
get
first I'm
close to
hearing.
its location.
Power level 55.
The area ahead
I'm
of
just
you
about to start
locate it.
grinding for gear. Well, just about to start power level grinding right now. I just had to get all my skill points real quick after I took a nap and had some water.
Boss watches over us.
You got a bug, James? What kind of bug you get?
Find the location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up its frequency when you get close to it. There is a chest with gear close by.
Whee. Figure I might as well just stream this part. Use block dots appear on the screen. Oh, you guys send me that in the, did you post it in the Discord? I'll check that out.
There is an elite AIM unit near you. Defeat them, and you may gain
Had a
something
bug.
useful.
Stayed in the air, learn to pounce. Nice.
Direct to Fury.
We get to get some rest. I had a little nap, had some water.
A shield ally is in trouble nearby.
I was going to do this part anyway, so I was like, well, might as well stream it so people can see it. They haven't seen my video yet.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Yep, Snowy Tundra, day remains. We're back at it. Back like we never left. Wakanda forever. Still mad they didn't put that emote in the store. Like, why?
If you want to find the location of the vault,
Apparently you're not the only one getting it.
nearby area.
I haven't gotten it yet. I was getting the pixelation thing. There's so much time playing, it's starting to pick up an African accent. It's very much intentional. Oh, man without fear, yeah. The skin is gas. Poster being deleted from Reddit. Well, give it time. They won't be able. I've been on the subreddit long enough to know you cannot censor bugs for long. It won't last. Your PS5 is crashing. Really? So I made a poll before it came out, and I was asking the subscribers which bug they were expecting to come with War for Wakanda. Most of you said crashing, followed by something completely new. So seems like we're getting a little bit of everything. Nothing major though, from what I can tell. Obviously, not being able to progress is an issue.
The signal detector picks up the vault frequency. Follow it to reach the vault location.
What's up? Imagine that. You want to see this, but you want spoiled? There are no spoilers, sir. I already finished the story. Only thing I'm doing is, only thing you be spoiling is watching me open chests.
How dare they challenge the Black Empire?
I finished the DLC. I finished the DLC earlier. All I'm doing right now is, all I've been doing is leveling him up.
Not while I'm ruling. Heads up! Now you've done it.
The DLC goes hard. Well, I would say this, the character, the costumes, the story, the actual campaign goes very hard. The overall DLC does not. I'm really disappointed Horde mode didn't work out. That's the one Miller prediction that I was really hoping would come true. And he got all the other ones right, but Horde mode ended up not being what we thought. Instead of like a new game mode, it's just a drop zone. What's up, Darian? Better drop zone or just dirt? What do you mean? I haven't tried it yet, if you're asking about it. It hasn't even shown up on my map. I just heard people say that they saw a drop zone horde mode. Some new swag. Unlock these perks. I guess me do power level 61. Inventory's not too full yet. Okay. Continue. Why is the stream lagging? I have no idea. According to OBS, everything is fine and dandy. According to YouTube, everything is fine and dandy. Try refreshing. That Killmonger reveal is fire. I know, right? Crazy that they actually got Michael B. Jordan. Can't believe it.
Have you met Hulkbuster?
I did not see that coming. I was like, Michael B. Jordan? What? You guys go so hard. So Complex Beast. I did see that the Mystic guy basically is having conversations with a bunch of major Marvel characters, so you just got to go in and just stand in the room, and you'll be able to hear his conversations.
This is all they have for that.
From the clips I've seen, he talks to Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Loki. Now we hoping for Spider-Man. I don't know why you're hoping. We know he's coming out. There's no reason to hope he's coming out. Hope is unnecessary. Spider-Man will be in this game.
Now you've done it.
Was the story good? Yeah, I liked it. The story was good. People were hoping for like a tease. Give people a hint as to what's coming next. And no such thing happened. But it was a solid story. Daredevil would be sick. At this point, after getting Black Panther, I don't want Daredevil. I want them to start prioritizing more powered characters, some flyers. I'm not trying to have another agile melee character. Daredevil would basically just be male Black Widow. Give me Vision, give me Wanda, give me Doctor Strange. It was something like really, really different. Two streams in one day, indeed. Will Spider-Man come with a location? If you mean a new biome, I don't think so. But very little information is known about Spider-Man. Even Miller didn't get much. He did not get much juice. I think all Miller managed to leak for Spider-Man was like the name of his emotes. Some of his emotes. They kept a tight lid on Spider-Man. What do I think about Quicksilver? Quicksilver's dope. I don't know if they can make it work though. I would love a speedster.
My lord.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise, Wanda.
Oh, he's talking to Scarlet Witch right now.
I have at least a century over you. And a few dozen more wrinkles. Does your brother know you seek counsel?
Quicksilver.
Then best we not tell him.
He's not rambling. Well, he's either talking to himself or he has some kind of psychic connection, because in his mind he was just talking to Scarlet Witch. Best power level. When I grinded to 150, I mean to just regular level 50 to get all my skill points, I did Up from the Depths. I just did that real quick. So you can do that if your power level's low. How many comics are in Black Panther's Codex set? I have no idea. Kinda after A-Day. They're just files. Where they even move the 91, 80 of 88 comics collected. A lot of comics. Hawkeye, Widowmaker, Black Panther. Gotten 20%. Oh. All right. Be going back in. We put some music on. It's a story done.
Greetings, Avengers.
What suits did I get?
Intel has identified the location of
All the good
another
ones.
shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the same thing. Find the vault and recover
This is my favorite one,
resources before
Shadow
our
Physics.
enemies have a chance to find it.
Lakers BP go crazy. Facts. I have no idea. Doesn't tell me how many comics there are. Just tells me what I've collected so far. Get to 130. That is the plan. But up for the meme. Gotta rock the Pink Panther.
Detector should pick up a shield frequency when you get close to its location. Scout out the area ahead of you to locate it.
Where will the
Up from the depths. It's Black Widow's iconic mission up north.
Proceed to the designated
Let's kill the super adaptoid.
chest with gear close by.
Just kill the regular adaptoid and reload checkpoint. There's 5 comics.
Director Fury
Do you think it's worth it to get characters to 150? There's no revamp coming soon for gear. Get your characters to 150 as much as you like.
They may drop something useful if defeated.
Forgot the stun lock. There we go. Ooh.
A shield ally is in trouble nearby.
Yeah, they've already walked back
There, up ahead.
what they said about overhauling gear. We know they're eventually going to do loadouts. We have no idea if they're ever going to do crafting or reroll. Don't expect anything crazy. They're raising the power level cap, and they have told Paul Tassi that if they do make any changes to gear, they'll have a function that will allow you to keep the gear you already have and just bring it up to the higher power level. You're looking at a black dot. That's so weird. They definitely posted in the. In fact, if you're on right now, just send me a message on PlayStation with the picture. Just take a screenshot. Yeah, the Laker Black Panther, pretty gas. Favorite thing about Black Panther gameplay wise is combos. What's its alt do? It has 3 main things you can choose. You can choose the bottom one, which I have equipped, which is a debuff and a attack increase. There's also one that lets you revive nearby allies as well as yourself. So if you're downed, you can pop the alt and revive yourself. And there's the first one, which lets you summon to Dora Milaje. You don't have to pay for the challenge card. You can unlock, you can pay to unlock the extra stuff for 1,000 credits, or you can just do it for free. Ooh. Stupid stiletto. How did I get BP to level 50 so fast? Everyone's favorite XP farm. Up from the depths. Black Widow's iconic mission. It's boring but effective. You can get some free things. Oh no, one of the best skins they gave away for free. So props to them for that. It really did a Pink Panther. Yeah. Much better than I thought it would look. Mad I didn't get my do-rag T'Challa though. Fix that, Crystal Dynamics. Give me that do-rag T'Challa. Do it for the culture.
This will be their last mistake.
So you use the credits to buy the MCU suit. Does the Okoye summon nuke like the old Pym artifact? I don't know what you mean by nuke, but I haven't tried it yet. But it works pretty much just like the Hank Pym artifact does. It just does it for vibranium. Drip Chala. Civil War suit seems to be the most popular request. I have no idea which one they're doing. Oh, we're rocking the do-rag. Oh no. No, it has to be T'Challa. Or there will be violence.
The laboratory voice.
Five. Story was fun. But you don't know if you can keep playing after I max BP. That's what I was worried about. That's why I was hoping that the horde mode thing was real. Because at least that would have, you know, gave people a reason to keep playing. That, and it would have shaken up the loop. Unfortunately, still the same grind. What's up? I don't know anything about September. I just know for the rest of August, it is double XP. I should probably keep it going though. Level 34 of a power 170, power 71. You gotta get that XP, son. What kind of build? I'm planning on doing a melee build, melee valor build. Yeah, this is the XP farm. I just played this with Black Panther until I got to level 50. Didn't take that long. Yeah, I'm not even going to buy the challenge card. I was thinking of buying the whole challenge card, but I'm like, nah, I need something to do.
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance intel has identified the location of another shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the same thing. Find the vault and recover its resources before our enemies have a chance to find it.
Hey, I unlocked some stuff. Give Okoye and Shuri a durag. I support this. Yeah, there's no point in doing it. There's no point in doing up from the depths if you're not using the consumable. Yeah, this is no point in holding on to consumable if you're trying to level up Black Panther. Just at the start of the stream, before I started the story, I popped the 1-day consumable that I had. Unlock this one. Hey, I like this one. because you're already getting double XP. So now you're getting nearly 4 times XP if you pop the consumable. So it goes by a lot faster. How do you get vault missions? You got to finish the game. Reassemble campaign, reigning supreme mission chain. And then after that, whenever you need to get a vault, just go to a shield cache and open a chest to get the coordinates. Shield cache, you can find, everyone gets their shield caches from Day of Remains. There's 2 that are very easy to find. There's a little RNG involved, so you might not immediately get Snowy Tundra, but you'll eventually get it. Where's this skin from? This is a challenge card skin. Just unlocked it.
There is a special enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated.
Yeah, they're pretty generous with the challenge cards. Oh, okay. I guess he woke up and chose violence today. Oh, you're finally playing the DLC, Luis? Nice. Yeah, there's some people that took like legit. I heard someone was waiting like 9 hours for the DLC to download. I was like, Jesus. I thought mine took forever. It took over a half hour and it only had 17.5 gigs to download on my PS5. But PS4, that update was husky. Under us for choosing powers against Blackbeard. You waited 5 hours. Yeah, those wait times are wild.
When your signal detector picks up the vault frequency.
On PS4, you took 45 minutes. I don't know what it was, but for some people, it took so long. Are they not letting me climb? The traversal definitely needs some work. That's definitely something they need to work on. If Spider-Man's out and it's this awkward, it's not going to be a dub. You stopped playing today. You were at power level 69 unintentionally. Don't cap. You know you did that. You know you did that for the meme. You're welcome, Peter. My first double stream. Don't just want to make PS4 suffer. Yeah, you get it when you do the mission chain. You get it. You get another outfit unlock. One thing I got to do was some threat sectors in Wakanda, and then I'll get it. Opens, yeah. It just outline how like little interaction there is in the environment. Like he's got these mechanics where he can, like he literally has moves where he can jump off walls, but then and attack. Then you realize like most of the environment in this game you can't actually do anything off of. Like you can only attach to certain walls. It's a bit disappointing. Get the drip chala, yeah, I saw it. Needs that drip chala. There's a glitch where you can do the challenge card in an hour. Yeah, I know. It's a pretty old one. There's also a glitch where you can do the whole challenge card in like a minute. You just pull out your wallet and just buy the whole thing. It's the most broken glitch in the entire game. How's the BP experience going? It's going fine. It's just disappointing that there's nothing else really to the Wakanda expansion. They put a ton of work obviously into the story, into Wakanda itself. You know, it's beautiful, it's vast. Out the way. But when you're done, there's nothing to do except the usual stuff. Black Panther is super fun to play, but once again, you know, you're doing this. What are you going to do? There's the horde mode that we were hoping for isn't here. So you're grinding Black Panther. You're doing the same stuff. Thank you, Carlos, for the super chat. He tell you how to make CPU teammates open locked doors. Can't find the info anywhere. Sure. Let me see if is there a locked door on this level? No, there's not. You're gonna point to the door. You're gonna point to the locking mechanism and aim like you're about to do a range attack, and then you hit up on the D-pad. That activates the ping system. And when you ping the door or the wall, your AI teammates will go to it and either unlock it or break it down. And new enemies are only in Wakanda. Yeah, there's like 3 missions at a time. At least what that was on my war table. But they're all threat sectors and stuff. They just won't let me open my chest in peace. They just want to die. There we go. What about the loot bot? You should always go for the loot bot. Always kill the loot bot. Every time you see a loot bot, drop what you're doing. Go get it. Now, I wish he dropped exotics. That would make sense, but he does not. Still worth getting. Especially if you're leveling up a new character. Inventory getting a little full. Inventory of big boy. Get rid of that. How did I get BP to 73 power? You're looking at it right now.
Laboratory boys.
Everything I've been doing. Go to the snowy tundra. Open chest. Automatically equip the strongest gear. Dismantle everything else. Rinse and repeat. That's why I wanted to just, that's why I figured it'd be more educational for me to just do this on stream. Yep. The smoothest character in the game? Definitely Black Panther. This guy is smooth. He's very smooth with his combos. You're ahead of me. I mean, I did take a nap. And focus on the story. I will definitely, I mean, 91 is nothing. Lejeune's already at 130. he started power leveling early. He's already at 130. I finished the story a while ago.
Resistance intel has identified the location of another shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area.
We just straight leveling out here.
Find the vault and recover its resources before our enemies have a chance.
Sin is auditioning for moderator. The June doesn't sleep. The June definitely sleeps. Thank you, Casey, for the sub. The June definitely be sleeping. This man straight up slept through the whole Omega level threat. Like he was like, yeah, I'm gonna get up in the morning. We're gonna bang out this OLT. This man slept till like 3. He do be doing them 24-hour streams though. So I think he'll be as powerful as some of the heavy hitters like Thor. I don't know. We'll see. Thor definitely not. Just OP. Don't like the Cap MCU skin? Love it. Love it. Bought it. This man was like, yeah. He's like, I'm not gonna lie. He was in the company of a lady the night before, so he was off his sleep schedule. Yes, Sin thinks he's worthy of Stormbreaker. He can be very powerful. The fact that his ultimate, you can basically just make him invincible, is definitely has some potential. Because while you're blocking, you can just hold block and just keep attacking while you're in your ult, and it just automatically blocks. So you're gaining intrinsic. You're not using intrinsic with any of your intrinsic attacks. It has some pretty busted potential. The beads heal, stun enemies, disrupt them, blow stuff up. I'm not sure if they're going to have any new outfits on Thursday, because they decided to treat Tuesday as the reset. So we'll have to see. But they usually reveal MCU skins on Wednesdays. So if they were going to reveal it, it would be Wednesday, which wouldn't surprise me. Like, even though they're doing a reset on Tuesday, just so we can get the Captain America skin, it makes sense to have the MCU skin drop with the Vibranium event. So they should definitely do that. Sale? I have no idea. Yeah. It's similar to Hawkeye's healing circle in that it heals you and your allies and gives you some armor. But they're beads, so they travel around the map. So they're more flexible than Hawkeye's healing circle.
You shelter beneath the dog's protection now.
Really enjoyed the BP and Bacana stuff. Just like a few more things to do. Yeah, at least they have an event coming up, but the event, if the gear isn't like, I'm hoping the gear is good, but once again, you can't modify anything. So if the gear piece you don't like, if the gear piece you get you don't like, then it's back to save scumming. Did they say they were adding another faction? Yeah, they did. Claw's company on the story mission. All those enemies with the sonic weapons you fought, that's part of Claw's faction. But you also had the spider robots. Better try a range BP. I don't know. It has potential. I don't know how effective it is. Because you got the debuffs. It could work. Off working 20. This. I appreciate you. You missed. I did the full Wakanda story. I explored the marketplace. Looked at the challenge card. Got a bunch of skins. Leveled them up. Now I'm just leveling up Black Panther. Getting his power level up there. Already got him to the level 50. Got him the skill points. I think they will add Hydra, maybe. They last year during one of the dev streams, they asked people which faction they'd want to see. And most of them said that Hydra. I don't know if they would. I don't know. It would make the most sense if they were going to add Hydra as a faction. I guess to make them part of the Winter Soldier DLC whenever they roll that out. Recently sub. How'd I get into 50 so fast? Up from the depths. The best XP farm in the game. How long is the story? I guess about 3.5 hours. 5 missions.
The laboratory.
Our level 80. Pounce mechanic on Exobot. I absolutely love the pounce mechanic. I wish they gave Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, some kind of pounce mechanic. Replace that awful belly flop. Give him a pounce. You're welcome, sir. Definitely smash the like button. Gently tap the like button if you would like, if you would prefer. Appreciate it. Yeah, that belly flop is just utter garbage. I don't know why. I don't know why they put that in, but yeah. The pounce mechanic is definitely a great idea. Give it to Hulk. Actually, get this reactive buff going. You hate accidentally activating the belly flop. So do I. So do I. That's so annoying. I hate it so much. It's so bad. Especially now that we know there's a much better alternative. I hope they start upgrading existing characters now that Wakanda's behind us. You don't need to do challenge level 4 from the depths. Oh, for those that don't know, this is the best XP farm in the game. Just beat the adaptoid and reload checkpoint like immediately after. As soon as you see the XP bar, reload checkpoint. Because if you wait too long, the elevator is going to pop up and you're not going to be able to do it. So just load in, kill the adaptoid, reload checkpoint, rinse and repeat. Why upgrade the gear if you're going to get rid of it? Because I'm activating the perks. And it costs me resources that don't matter. When you're below 130, upgrading gear to get the perks doesn't cost you upgrade modules. So it doesn't matter. if I upgrade a few perks, because I'm mass dismantling gear anyway. So I'm just going to keep getting the resources back. So it doesn't matter. So I get the perks. I get to try out the perks while I'm leveling up, and I get the resources back. You thought the DLC sucked completely? I definitely disagree with her. Thank you, Brian Martinez, for the sub. I appreciate you.
Intel has identified the location of another shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area.
No problem, Oscar.
Seeking the same thing.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and they don't really explain it. So they kind of leave you to figure it out. You're doing the entire mission. Yeah, don't do that. Is it just in your head, or is BP faster than the other heroes? Combat wise, yes. Traversal wise, no.
Location of the vault.
He's not that fast
Frequency when you get
compared to the other heroes in terms of his traversal.
view to locate it.
We fight!
You like the story better than the game's actual story? Yeah, I thought the story was solid
There is a chest with gear close by.
for sure. Obviously, I really like the boss fights at the end. How they did that. Obviously Wakanda is absolutely beautiful. They did an amazing job there. My issue was with the actual expansion. Like, I don't think it added enough to keep people playing after they finish Black Panther's story. Kate is the fastest on the ground. Yeah, when she has intrinsic, yeah, and she's fastest in terms of burst, because she's, you know, teleporting. Hawk is in an open field. If you have open space, no one's faster than the Hawk over long distance.
A resistance ally is in trouble nearby and needs your help.
What are good ideas for builds? Usual stuff. Melee / Valor.
Nearby.
You could also do range. The new status effects are what are interesting. That's why I need to get some Wakanda gear, and they're going to be giving out some at the event on Thursday, starting Thursday. I'm particularly interested in Sonic status effect, because if you're near an enemy that has the Sonic status effect, then you gain intrinsic energy and heroic energy just by being near them. Pretty, in theory, sounds pretty nuts. Vibranium is interesting because it triggers a big explosion. Haven't tested it out yet though. Matter of fact, I guess I could try it out. Koye's major artifact. Where is it? Let's do the first three. See what they talking about.
Director Fury didn't mark this shield vault on any official maps. The only way to find them is by using the signal.
I did try to teleport. It's kind of lackluster. I wasn't a fan of it. It's not nearly as smooth as Kate's. I wish it covered. I don't think it covers enough ground. How do you make your claws glow up? He naturally glows. Plus, when you use intrinsic, he glows. The hell was that? Matter of fact, while we're here, let's get Okoye out here. Get him, Okoye. Go off from the depths, bait adaptoid, reload checkpoint. Yep. What the? How do you AoE me? Attacked him after he did that attack.
Should pick up a shield frequency when you get close to its location. Scout out the area ahead of you to locate it.
Yeah, maybe I'll revisit the Moyo band after I actually get some vibranium status effects, because without it, it's pretty useless.
Search through this area to find the location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up its frequency when you get close to it.
We will not be terrorized. This is all they send against the Black Panther.
Proceed to the designated
Hey. How big is a tire gauntlet go? He just glows, dude. He can activate his intrinsic from anywhere. Get used to him glowing. Hey. Too bad you can't make him faster. Don't know why they didn't do that. Sure made it sound like they were. His claw, that's part of his effects. His claws, he glow, his body parts glow. You activate his when you activate his stuff. When you attack, you just whatever you're attacking with glows. You chose violence, sir. I have no idea what you're talking about. Crystal Dynamics, please add an air dodge. Please and thank you. Been a year. More than flying characters should be able to dodge in the air. Especially Black Panther. Are you serious? Why is there no chest in here? This is definitely not supposed to happen. He said something about the gauntlet. That's why I was like, I have no idea what you mean. Air dodge wouldn't count for Strange because he can fly. They give the, for some reason they decided only flying characters are allowed to air dodge. But yeah, I would hope they add it with Spider-Man, because if Spider-Man can't air dodge, I don't know what we're doing here. Feels like a buff. Yeah, after you do the vibranium explosion, which is basically your overcharge, it activates a buff. Where is it? $84, $85. Am I going to make BP a stats effect character? I mean, technically everybody's a status effect character. except Valor Hawk. Valor Hawk is just a clap everything character. My build is mainly going to be focused around, well, I guess it depends. I definitely want to have status effect on probably the range. Seems like a pretty solid way to apply status effects with his daggers. But I got to see how good Sonic is. Also got to get some Sonic gear. Can't believe they gave us the outfit for free. They were very generous. They started with a sale. The free skin they gave you was gas. They gave, too bad that they didn't give us horde mode. And no villain sector yet. Illegal aim patrol. Elimination drop zone. Sabotage drop zone. These are all drop zones. Threat sector. Threat sector. Defend drop zone. All drop zones and threat sectors. At least it's more than one that they gave us. When we finish Hawkeye's Future Imperfect, we went to the wasteland. They were like, "Oh, here's one threat sector." Like, bruh.
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance intel has identified the location of another shield.
Where's horde mode in our hearts and minds?
Seeking the same thing.
Unfortunately.
I don't have the exact location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up a shield frequency when you get close to its location. Scout out the area ahead of
I'll hit up Miller to get clarification about what happened. Any of those missions count toward the BP mission chain? So it says let's see. Complete war zones in the Wakandan region. War zones are basically Crystal Dynamics' term for all of the missions on the war table. Drop zones, threat sectors, those are all war zones. So everything you saw on the Wakandan region would qualify as a war zone. Beat enemies with Black Panther's King's Mercy Heroic, 37 of 15. The enemies lighter heavy combo enders while Black Panther's percussive buff is active. That's very specific.
Search through this area to find the location of the vault. Your signal detector should
Yeah, if you're worried,
its frequency when you get
yeah, they still haven't figured out movement speed. Phil said that they just technically couldn't. They just didn't have the capacity to do it because they have to support the game on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. and they're at the technical limit.
Fury didn't mark this shield vault on any official.
So their haters be like, so Miller was wrong. Chill, lazy with that game. Yeah, like I'm not knocking Miller for getting 99% of his stuff right.
There is an elite AIM unit near you. Defeat them, and you may gain something.
It's disappointing that the one thing he missed was horde mode, which would have definitely made this whole expansion a huge dub. But can't knock the man. His information was spot on. Otherwise,
One of our shield
he knew Black Panther's heroics. He knew the story.
Look for a
He knew
checkpoint
we get Crossbones as a secondary villain. So shout out to Miller. Not to mention he's the reason we even knew Black Panther was coming out in the first place. Let's not forget that. He thought it was Ultron though. He thought it might be Ultron. And then his sources told him it was Crossbones. And it was Crossbones. We are getting Ultron though. Like, that's the thing. He thought Ultron because he knew there was a second villain coming to War for Wakanda. He knew Ultron was going to be in the game as a villain. So he thought it might be Ultron in War for Wakanda as the second villain until he got confirmation that it was going to be Crossbones. But we're still getting Ultron. That he already knew that. He already confirmed that himself. He just wasn't sure when. Now I'm thinking Ultron might end up being a standalone villain, or maybe they'll put him. Maybe they'll make like a villain sector out of him, but make it an event, like with Monica. Go Spider. Glad you're here. This is actually the second stream. You missed the first one. I took a break, came back for the level up Black Panther portion. Thank you, Post McCone, for the sub. Appreciate you and your name. White suit up from the depths looks cool. What Black Widows? Sure. I'm a dude. This is the secondary stream. All I'm doing is leveling up Black Panther Power level. The usual. Coming from a Thor main, feels good to finally get a character. Gets a lot of skins. Don't remind me. How many drones? Jesus. That's what you mean, the percussive blast? What, a pre-order code? You tried farming the 14th floor for exotics and fell asleep. Yeah, that do be boring. That's the next thing they need to make multiplayer. Why was Tyverso allowed to simp for Sandra's side? But when you simp, it's a felony? The Sandra's side is awesome. And you simping for Kamala is inappropriate. She's a teenager in this game, sir. Plus, we simp, when we simp, we have actual taste. Sandra is simp worthy. Brie Larson is not simp worthy. This man has horrible simp taste. Simps for Brie Larson and teenage Kamala. Disgraceful. All right, 92. You don't cap. Don't cap now. Don't cap now, you said. You know you be simping for Brie Larson. It was more than that, sir. Roll the tape. So far, Yasin has not simped for any correct target so far. His simp radar is off. So close to 4,000. We are definitely close to that. Run on the strategist real quick. Why can't Thor get this many skids? It's racist. They're melanin supremacists over at Crystal Dynamics. I have not. There's no point in me looking for a specific gear until I hit 130. But once I hit 130, then I'll be able to actually look for decent gear. Your set list: Elizabeth Olsen, Scarlett Johansson, Panther side, Gal Gadot. He literally just Googled girls that people simp for. Don't try to cover your tracks. We know the truth, you're saying. We know where your heart lies. You picked the most generic, unbelievable. Like if you're gonna make a fake list of girls you simp for, at least make it believable. This man picked the most generic possible list. And he included Sandra Side, who Iversa was already simping for. Like, come on, bro. Pick your own target. Find your own people to simp for. Before Kamala. Yeah, shame on you, simp before Kamala Khan. You're simp before Yelena. Yeah, a lot of people were. I wasn't feeling it. Huh, I see you chose violence. Wakanda forever. Lawrence Puh. Wakanda forever. That's what happens when you choose violence. Thank you, Trey Brown, for the sub. Appreciate you. Melee. All about the melee. Why does Trump get hate? Because he's orange and mean. He's a mean orange man. And he's a Republican, which means automatically half the country are obligated to hate him. Off rip. I know what you're trying to do, Yasin, and you're not, it's not gonna work. You're not even doing it correctly. I know you want, I know you are ashamed of your love for Brie Larson and Kamala, but it's too late. Your secret's already out. I appreciate you, Trey. Glad I could help. Boy, only sent for the studio. Only sent for this money. I sent for this guap. That's who I'm simping for. You're being framed. That's what someone guilty would say. Now you're bringing up Gwyneth Paltrow. Don't try to get out of this. What did the kid say? Live your truth. Live your truth, Yasin. Live your truth. There are those cases. Not in this one. Yasin is clearly guilty. He's guilty of crimes against simpery.
Look for a chest containing special resources nearby.
Yeah. Like, he could at least pick Florence Poe. You know, someone that's trendy. Make you a new list. Okay. Make your new list. Oh wait, car. Thank you for the sub. Florence. We'll give you Florence. Christian Ritter. And Erica who voices Shuri in this game. Give you some cred. Not Jessica Jones, we've been through this. So maybe get Tyversal in here. Oscar. We've been through this indeed. You will be disciplined. Tyversal is currently simping for Sandra. There aren't enough people. We gotta limit the objects of simping. The mod of Thunder gets to simp for Sandra in the chat. The rest of y'all gotta find someone else. You have no choice but to accept my list. Your list, your love for Kamala might get you arrested one day. Regis, you don't know, couldn't do it even if you were paid to sit for her. Yeah, it's just the association of being a Brie Larson simp. Like that don't even sound right. You think Tyversal's not here right now, but trust me, Oscar. Tyversal is always watching. He's just a Discord message away from pulling out his band hammer, calling down lightning from the heavens. Stupid drones die. The heck? I don't run now. Want to throw unblockable, undodgeable laser attacks? I got you. One. He is biting. He's probably getting Black Panther to max champion level right now. He's probably at champion level 375 by now. In his own mind. He's not our buddy, friend. Shadow physics. 102. All right. Now we're moving. Oh yeah, his Black Panther build could probably already one-shot the Super Adaptoid. No doubt about it.
The laboratory boys.
I just love how he conspired to not play with Tyversal. Tyversal lives rent-free inside his head. Oh, look at all this. Gotta hand it to him. At least they made dismantling all the gear you don't need more convenient. Last time he was supposed to play, bro didn't even pull up. Yeah. He's very protective of his builds. What is this? Oh, it's just a regular chest. Nope. Only fight enemies sometimes for the lulls or that one priority enemy because he drops gear. But yeah, you could just avoid them. Only fight the elite enemies.
Laboratory boys.
The enemies of Wakanda. What level am I?
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance intel has identified the location of another shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area.
5103.
Seeking the same thing. Find
His button playing in the story. You are all mere pawns to me. I am the king of this story. One shot's claw. Wakanda forever. He actually gets Chris Judge actually gets brolic. Wakanda forever.
your signal detector should pick up a
Like Chadwick Boseman, Chadwick's was Wakanda forever. It was more light in the tone, but Chris Judge got down here. Wakanda forever. How come I don't play Day Remains? Because I'm doing the power level. I'm trying to get my power level up, and Snowy Tundra gives you way more of a power level increase because of the DNA chest. Day Remains is decent if you're otherwise, but if you're just, it's good for gear and is decent for getting your XP up. But but it's not as good an XP grind. It's not as good of an XP farm as Up from the Depths, and the gear that you get doesn't quite compete with DNHS.
Unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated.
Which gear perks are good for BP?
The Richter Fury didn't mark this shield vault on any official map.
Since I don't know what his gear,
Using the signal detector.
what the Wakanda gear is looking like, all based on the regular gear perks, you're probably going to want
Ally is in trouble nearby and needs your help.
the usual stuff, because his intrinsic is so important to his move set. You're going to want some empowerment gear.
Close by.
You might also want a damage buff, because damage buffs are OP. You might want targeted spark to give yourself a heroic charge burst, because his heroics are pretty good.
The laboratory.
What was that one Michael Jordan cry meme? I know, right? Crossbones is like, I'm out of here. Yep. Y'all don't pay me enough for this. What's the best major artifact for VP? I'll let you know. Right now, because I'm doing melee and getting a lot of takedowns, I'm just using the Ring of Nebulon. But depending on how good the Vibranium status effect is, you might want to use the new major artifact, the Komoyo bands. Depends. We'll see. But I always default to the ring or the Nornstone. That was so tragic, losing those 3 Wakandans.
The laboratory.
And that's Queen Shuri to you, sir.
Look for a chest containing special resources nearby.
Lost forgive you.
Where's barrier? All right. I read. I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be hot. Stupid drones. Just beat Monica with BP. Nice. What's up, Godspeed? What's going on with you?
Laboratory boys.
See, where is that thing? There it is. I thought the story was really good. Black Panther is obviously very fun to play. I mean, look at these just combos. But nothing to do except the usual stuff. They didn't add a new game mode. They didn't do anything with gear. They're just baby steps. They updated the UI. They made it a really good story. But it's definitely not what people were expecting. Well, I know it's definitely what some people were expecting, but it's not what people were hoping for. I'd say there's a lot of excitement right now, but once it dies down, people will be like, "Oh yeah, we're back to, you know, the usual stuff." Did they say we were going to go when? No. They just said loadouts will be sometime in the future. So after we finish the story, back to the same. Yeah, pretty much. There's no new game mode. So as you see, I'm doing the same stuff to level him up. Thank you, Prince Vegeta, for the sub. Sorry that Goku's always beating you. There, at the very least, you can play Wakanda again, because they added drop zones and threat sectors, unlike what they did with the Wasteland Patrol, where they only gave you one mission. You get like, I think I have like 5 on my map right now. So you get to revisit Wakanda and those enemies, but yeah. There's no new game mode. There's no gear modification. It's just, it's like, they took steps in the right direction, but they're taking very small steps. And my concern is that it might not be enough to keep players. Maybe my guess is maybe they're banking on just new players, like brand new players. Because if you're brand new to the game, you have a lot to do. How come Black Panther's intrinsic meter doesn't fill all the way up? It does. You have to fill it up by parrying and blocking. You can use skills to increase the base level of his intrinsic. But it's not gonna fill all the way up on its own, like with other heroes, because his intrinsic is so powerful. Alright, we're at 10. We're at 109. We're at 109. Future Chunks in here. Father, what are you doing here? Doesn't the new chapter of Dragon Ball Super drop tomorrow? Get to see God of Destruction Vegeta. What's his character looking like? Can't say until I gear him up properly. But he's got really, he's definitely has the makings of a strong melee character. His range attacks are focused on debuffing the enemy so that you can do more melee damage. And then a lot of his kit is built around the vibranium suit and the ability to absorb damage. I can see him kind of like a super Captain America, like a super Brooklyn Brawler.
Laboratory boys.
But it depends on how powerful the status damage is with the new stuff. Yeah, definitely tanky once he's properly geared. But his range is also pretty good. His heroics are really good.
Resistance intel has identified the location of another shield vault.
But even if you don't level up his range rating, you're definitely going to be using the daggers as part of your rotation, so it might be wise to put some stats toward precision. Easier said than done though, because you can't, craft your gear, so you're still relying on RNG here.
I don't have the exact location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up a shield frequency when you get close to its location. Scout out the
You
area.
have 3,200 credits. Oh, the Black Panther skin I'm wearing right now is my favorite. The shadow physics. All the Black Panther skins here. I got the Magnaverse for the meme, but I love the Laker one. Shadow Physic is my favorite. Most dangerous man, strategist. All gas.
They will regret challenging the Panther.
Craft gear. I mean, looters in looters, you're supposed to be able to modify your gear
Frequency when you get close to it. Look for a chest with gear near.
so that you make something unique to your build that you actually want. So in this game, if this game was, a proper looter, if you got a piece, if you didn't like a certain gear perk or a stat, you'd be able to alter the piece to replace it with a stat or perk that you want in order to customize the piece to fit what you're trying to go for.
They may drop something useful.
And unfortunately, this game doesn't have any of that.
Director Fury didn't mark this shield vault on any official.
What's the actual support heroic?
The only way
It's the Camellia beads.
Signal detector.
The check. It's on the skill tree. You can customize it for healing
A resistance ally is in
or damage.
need your help.
If you hold it, the beads will do healing. If you tap it, they'll like stun and debuff the enemies,
There is a chest with
making them easier to hit with takedowns.
If you want to find the location of the vault, you should
You only have 1400. I'd wait for the MCU skin. If your heart's set on the MCU skin, I'd wait for that. If you only have 1400 credits. If you don't care that much about the MCU skin, opt Shadow Physics, because this skin is gas. Captain Gear with Loki say the game. That's what people have been telling them for a year. Hey, got my first champion point. Champion level 1. Here I come. You're coming to play Warfare content if PS5 wouldn't turn on. Oh my gosh, rip.
when your signal detector picks up the vault frequency, follow it to reach
Man.
the location.
I'm sorry to hear that. This man is down tremendous. He ain't down bad, he down tremendous. What skills do you need for intrinsic? Let me get this champion point. Take some heroic charge rate. Thank you very much. Most of what you need already comes with Black Panther, or is intrinsic. The Panther Cowl, which is the block, and then the parry. The one thing you need is the percussive blast. So that's so that you can actually overcharge and do the explosion. That's what you need. That's the one skill you need to unlock. All the rest of this stuff is just efficiency and intrinsic attacks. Long day at work too. Yikes. What's up, Tony? The Black Panther hype. You missed most of it, but yeah, as you see, we're right back to the usual grind. Oh, I level up so fast. Just what I'm doing. That's why I wanted to actually do it on stream. I have a video on my channel on how to level up fast, but I figured it'd just be easier to do it with Black Panther on stream.
With special resources close to your location.
And to illustrate the point, I made this a separate stream. The first stream was mainly just for the story. And this is just leveling up. I'm streaming for 2 hours. And I started the stream at power level 55. Die. Rod, I do not like how you get interrupted. Like, come on. How can regular synthoids just ignore your heavy intrinsic? You buy the new cap suit. You already have the in-game one. Yep. Depends on what you want. I have the in-game cap suit. I still like the in-game cap suit. I still got the new one, and I'm currently have it equipped. Thank you, Digital. Welcome to the channel. Any major bugs pop up? Minor, not major. Thank you, O'Shea, for the sub, which surprised me. Well, they're definitely bugs, but nothing like crazy that I've heard so far. Yeah, like if you just gotta block and parry. Like if you have a turret that shoots a laser, that's a easy way to just max out your intrinsic. Just hold block and you'll just max out your intrinsic meter in seconds. For the daggers, what did I do?
The laboratory boys.
Oh yeah, I was testing out this one, but might do. I was testing out both of these. But I might end up using Final Flourish just to get an extra stack on that debuff. I still prefer the endgame skin, but I thought they did a great job. It looks better than the original from the movie. Wakanda forever. PvPO would be a mess in this game.
The laboratory boys.
A beautiful, beautiful mess. Wonder how they do Doctor Strange. Awesome, of course. The only way to do Doctor Strange. They don't need PvP to give people a reason to grind. They just need to do what other looters do and other PvE looters do. Give people a reason to grind. Did I enjoy the campaign? I did. That tease got you thinking magic user is after Spider-Man. It's not. Don't get too excited about any of the teasers. None of the characters that they teased are in the development pipeline at the moment. They're not about to drop Wanda. They're not about to drop Doctor Strange. It's going to be She-Hulk, Winter Soldier, and Captain Marvel and Spider-Man. Hopefully, if this game makes it to year 3, we can see Doctor Strange and Wanda and everything like that. All right, 113. Thank you, Shane Smith, for the sub. Appreciate you. Dominic Edwards, thank you for the sub. Where's Spider-Man? Where's Spider-Man? They should actually make a podcast, a real podcast with J. Jonah Jameson like they did in Insomniac Spider-Man. I would definitely listen to that full podcast. Like an hour of Jonah Jameson yelling about Spider-Man and getting subtly clowned by his listeners. Up in here. All right. Back at it. Spider-Man PS4 or Miles Morales? Spider-Man PS4 only because it's complete. Like Miles Morales is awesome. It's just so short. I'll do stun damage. Makes more sense. The overcharge perks are kind of trash. I like how the Komodo beast fits on his wrist, unlike the ring.
Resistance intel has identified the location of another shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the
Yeah,
same
because it pretty much, because the Miles Morales pretty much is a DLC. Like it's like a large or like a very large expansion. Yeah. But because of that, it feels a lot like more. It feels a lot more streamlined. Like the side missions were more enjoyable in Miles Morales than Spider-Man,
exact location of the
and they didn't force you to play as as Mary Jane
shield
and go sneaking through museums,
location.
which was by far the most annoying part of Spider-Man PS4. Best character in the game is still Thor.
The laboratory boy.
Proceed to the designated location. Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Like if they just released some DLCs for Miles Morales, we'd be good. But I don't think they are. I think it's meant to just be standalone. Because Insomniac's already working on Spider-Man 2. Yeah, like I said, it's way too early. No one has an optimal Black Panther build yet. But Thor is just OP. So.
Single enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated.
Black Panther could crack the top 3 for sure. I see that potential, but I don't see
Director Fury
even the most optimal Black Panther build. I don't see
by using this
coming close to just the raw power of a Thor build.
up ahead.
Being able to just fly into a room and clear it with one attack is just, yeah. All of the missions that reward exotics are time gated, except for the 14th floor hive. Crystal Dynamics does not like you farming. Priority mission is once per week per account. There's another chest here. Nope. Oh, here it is. Thor tells us through everything with Odin for us. And the hammer, just being able to throw that hammer is just so busted. Game is laggy. YouTube and OBS say the stream is working as intended. Try to refresh. DP my favorite character now. Still Thor. You got him to 110. I gotta give him to 130. Thank you, Senso, for the sub. Appreciate you. I chose violence. On the final stretch to get him to level 50. Nice. Rick Sanchez. Yeah. I said I'd do a stream where I show him leveling up, so I wanted to make sure I get that in. You saved Scum the prior mission, yeah. Yep, that is the... Unfortunately, that is what you have to do if you're looking for a particular piece.
There's a chest with special resources close to your location.
Might do it for BP just to see what the options are. Miss Marvel is still level 20 something. Yeah. When I was leveling up my characters, I saved Kamala for last. She got her to one. I think she got her to 150. I've seen all of the Easter eggs, yes. Doctor Strange, Loki, Scarlet Witch, Wong. I've seen them all. Kamala's 33. They'll do anything but level her up. I feel you. Yeah, I had all my base heroes leveled up last year. 150. Because there was nothing to do in the game. Waiting for the DLCs to come out. I was like, well, might as well. Not doing anything. What major artifact? Depends on what you're building. I did the ring because I have so many polychron that I can do whatever I want. But I assume because I'd start out doing melee that I'd be doing a lot of takedowns, so it made sense to me to just get the ring, because Black Panther's heroics are kind of essential to his character. Not nearly as useful against a boss, so probably should have the Norn Stone on standby. I chose violence. Okay, I stole my kill. How's the exact artifact? It's alright. Summoning Okoye is cool. And she does vibranium, but from what I saw, the vibranium wasn't really doing much. And I don't have any vibranium on my gear. So the 30% increase wasn't really doing much for me. It could be good, depending on how good the vibranium status effect ends up being. But from what I saw, I wasn't impressed. Are you the only one who thinks that non-flying characters need a mid-air dodge? No, I brought it up on stream a couple times. People have been asking for an air dodge for the last year, because it doesn't really make sense that agile characters like Black Widow and Captain America can't dodge in the air, but all the flying characters can. Kind of silly. Especially Black Panther. He has all these crazy moves and everything, but get caught in the air, oh no, he's helpless. Like, what? It has vibranium status built in. I've yet to see it actually appear on the enemies. I've seen a debuff appear. I haven't seen vibranium status appear. What's up, Shadow Zone? Corrupted 9112 9110. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Were you up XP? I'm not sure what that sentence means. I was very surprised that they did not give Black Panther any kind of super sprint or anything, especially when they pretty much directly said that he was getting one at the war table. I'm like, what? There's no way to move faster.
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance intel has
Which I find to be strange.
a shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the same thing.
Yeah, that's why people got excited. Like, oh, you can enhance his sprint with intrinsic. Cool. They're like, nope. We at Subwise.
I don't have the exact location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up
3960 for subs. 40 subs away from 4,000. Yeah, like it's silly that activating his intrinsic literally does nothing to his speed. Even Captain America can run faster with his shield run. Why would they not give Black Panther the ability to move faster at all?
Your signal detector should pick up its frequency when you get close to it. There is a chest with gear close by.
Hulk doesn't need to run faster. He just needs a way to. He just needs a way to jump straight up on the platforms. They could just give him a mechanic like they gave Kamala and Kate and Hawkeye's grapple. Just let him press X and he just leaps up to a platform. Otherwise, Hawk's traversal is fine.
Special enemy unit close to your location. They may drop something useful if defeated.
Looks funny as people hop around. Yeah, the frog jumping. That's what happens when you have these open areas and everyone's slow. Everyone that can't fly is slow. Are you trying to say, do I feel Black Panther is strong? Yeah, he's strong. Spider-Man is your last hope for Great Jersey for a non-flyer. Oh, loot bot. I won't let you get away. I cannot climb. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Traverso is so bad. Can't even climb up a cliff. Give me that loot. Yeah, definitely give me the sky swinging. Give me all of it. Make Spider-Man as unrealistic as possible. I don't care. Do whatever you got to do. It's not about covering distance. I already did that before. That's not the issue. The issue is he has moves that allow him to climb on walls and do all this stuff, but there's basically no walls that he can take advantage of. Like pretty much everything in the environment he can't hang on to, he can't climb on. And when he can climb on something, it's super awkward.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Black Widow swinging on Spider-Man would be awful. I would hope it's better than Black Widow swinging. Especially if Sony signs off on it. Our deck is What If Episode 9. Nice. Black Panther is the one later on tomorrow, 3 a.m. I'm not gonna watch it at 3 a.m. though. I'll watch Chadwick Boseman's What If when I wake up. I still got to do a video on it. They don't even need to give them vehicles. Just give them speed runs. Give them speed bursts of some kind. that one. All right, Luis. Yeah, Thor and Iron Man can boost their flight. Black Panther can't do anything. Thank you, JB Gaming, for the sub. Appreciate you. 126. Thank you, Mr. Lootbot. $127. $128. Switch up a little bit. I haven't used Futures Mirror yet. Am I getting to 150 today? Probably 140. I don't want to just spend my resources for no reason if I don't like the gear. Ooh, I can do the elite now.
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance Intel has identified the location of another shield vault. AIM appears to be in the area, likely seeking the... I don't have the exact location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up a shield frequency when you get close to its location.
Yeah, I like this skin.
Scout out the area ahead of you to locate it.
Oh, fight begins.
What if Thor killed Hulk trying to kill Ultron? Then Hulk would be dead. And Thor would be very sad.
Location. Look for a chest with gear near them. Search through this area to find the location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up
Which you
its
could take
frequency
off
when
the
you
cape
get
on
close
this skin.
There is a special enemy unit close to your location.
Yeah, I understand it's a recolor, but yeah,
If defeated.
the cape doesn't really fit as well.
Panther Fury didn't mark this shield vault.
Stonehill, thank you for the sub.
The only way to find them is by using the signal detector.
Appreciate
There's a
you.
chest with gear close by.
Yeah.
The laboratory voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to find the location of the vault, you should scout the nearby area.
Black Panther's what if, I forgot, what is actually Black Panther's what if episode going to be about? Isn't he Star-Lord? Or is that Killmonger? Into inventory. What? Why? Inventory's not full. How'd it get full? I swear this was empty. Last time I checked it. Maybe you're blind. Nope. The Wakanda Forever emote is not here. Yeah, I swear, both of my minor artifact inventories were completely empty before I started this mission. And all of a sudden, one of them was just completely full. Like, what? Fortunately, oh yeah, that's right. I can access my locker from here. So much more convenient. There we go. Now we 129. Definitely much improved quality of life feature to be able to access your locker from anywhere. Good job, Crystal Dynamics. I didn't activate this. I think the servers are slow because of that, because of the activity.
Close to your location.
Could be. Oh no, I haven't had any server issues. Did I know Warner Brothers cartoon movies are trying to do a Night of the Living Dead movie? I did not.
There, up ahead.
I was definitely not aware of that. Think manga verse is the best Black Panther? The cap. It's for a meme, it's very good. Thank you, Sleep though, for the sub. I appreciate you. I'll try to keep it quiet so I don't wake you up. And this week is going to be hectic. Still got Ghost of Tsushima on Friday coming out. With that new expansion. Definitely got to stream that. I like how it gets like nighttime when he activates his ult. Go to the Laker colors. June, what'd it do? There's gear cheese. What's this gear cheese you speak of, sir? I just did the story. Took a nap and just started doing the usual level grind. I was just level 40. I started the stream at 55. Yeah.
The laboratory.
I'll restart the. Oh, that's the new. They drop 2 pieces of gear. What kind of gear? Is it vibranium? Is it a Wakandan gear? Is it good Wakanda gear or just generic gear? All types? Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to get his power level up first. But I'll definitely be taking advantage of that before Crystal Dynamics patches it.
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance intel has identified the location
Oh man,
of the shield vault.
that's now I just realized now that's
Seeking the same thing.
another video I have to make. I have to make so many videos tomorrow. I gotta decide what's worth even making. Is it even worth making a video compilation
Have the exact location of the vault.
about the Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch tease? Thank you, Rachel Marvel, for the sub. I feel like Tony Bing got that one covered. Let's use that to level up. Well, I'm already leveled up pretty high, so I'll just use that to look for actual gear that I want to keep. That sounds like a good method for that. Yeah. So I was looking at the upside and I'm like, well, Tony already made the video and it didn't like blow up or anything, so I'm like, it's probably fine. It's not like it's like an end credit scene or something. He's literally just talking to himself. I got enough videos to make. Still gotta do a build video.
Find the location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up its frequency when you get close to it. One of our resistance allies is close by and could use some help. There, up ahead.
And I gotta do a what if stream. Yeesh. After I get all my gear to 130, I'm peacing out for the night. Loot bot. You will not escape, sir. You missed the Scarlet Witch Easter egg. Actually, I showed it on stream. He is walking to the creepy dude, and he starts talking to himself, and he'll be talking with different, allegedly talking with different big name Marvel characters. Personally, I think he's talking to himself. Dude seems nuts. Oscar, you were definitely here for the Scarlet Witch tease. I remember. Technically, it's a Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, because he mentions her brother. But people should not get too excited. They're not about to drop. Yeah, people should not get too hyped. They are not about to drop Wanda anytime soon, unfortunately. I don't know how far along in their development they are, but I guess they'd be too far along. I was gonna say, like, if they wanted to like scale back, you know, like She-Hulk or Winter Soldier in favor of Doctor Strange, I would not be mad at it. But it's probably too late now in their development cycle. All right, that's taken care of. Yes, they really need to increase the resource cap.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Where is it? Supposed to be a panel or something. They forgot to leave one here. Here we go. Do you have a gamma melee build? No, I do not. I don't have a build at all. Can you play through the whole BP DLC without grinding for gear? Yeah, I did it on stream. On Brutal. Level 42. It's harder if you don't grind for gear, but you can just lower the difficulty. Should be fine. Yeah, where's the last one? Oh. Okay, gear secured. Thank you, Nether, for the sub. Appreciate you. What happened to Greg after the camera went off? No idea what you mean. 139. $140.
The laboratory boys.
One thing I don't have, a major artifact. I need one minor artifact that's 130, and then I'll call it. Just one minor artifact. Oh, the launch party stream. He posted a selfie afterwards. It was a Black Panther statue. It was a life-size Black Panther statue. Very creepy. Also, but very cool. Apparently Greg survived. The Panther did not come to life and take him out. He still is not invited. He still isn't invited to the cookout though. Feeling the new UI? Yeah, it's definitely much better. Much more convenient to navigate, move around, and dismantle gear. Way better, for sure. It was definitely it was definitely changing spots in the stream. I was like, what? First I didn't even notice it. I was like, well, hold up. Like, why is it now in a different place?
Greetings, Avengers. Resistance
I see one minor artifact
location of another shield vault. Aim appears to be in the area
to replace the one I have that's not truly 130. What do I think of the new UI? I just said it, didn't I? It's great. Way more convenient. Is the Sonic gear out? I think it is. You can it only drops in Wakanda, as far as I know. And they're gonna have the event
exact location of the vault. Your signal detector should pick up
as well
frequency when you get close to its
on Thursday. That's gonna specifically reward
to locate it.
Sonic gear as well as vibranium gear. You can also buy it from the vendor in Wakanda.
How dare they challenge?
Proceed to the designated location. Look for a chest with gear nearby. Search through this area.
What's up, Peter? Yeah. 130, good enough for me. Switch. New sub. Thank you, Gaming Bro, for the sub. Appreciate you. Okay, we did it. This 3-hour stream. Max level Black Panther. Cool. Done. As you see, you can do it in a day. Not that hard. Just a bit repetitive, but Black Panther's cool. So now I'm going to look for gear. Now that gear is going to drop at the proper level. Now I'm just going to look for gear that's actually good and goes with whatever build I'm trying to make. And then once I have something I like, I'll do a build video. And I'll definitely do Lejeune's what Lejeune said. Check out. Gotta hit that farm real quick. How do I have 5 takedowns? I bought the ones that I bought the ones that they had in the marketplace, and then I got one from the challenge card. So 1 o'clock in the morning now. I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys for showing love for my second stream of the day. I'll be back later. I got to do a what if stream for the latest episode. I'll do that later, and hopefully I'll have a build video for Black Panther. See you guys later.